It's Wayde Rich, and we're back with an episode of A Word with Wayde. We're down here at the Lost Pantry in Blackwood, and my guest today is a local band, two members of a local band called STÖL. Welcome to the show, guys.
Thank you.
So, I guess the place to start for me, because I'm not super familiar with what you guys do yet, is, how did you guys come together? I think it was 2022 you formed?
Yeah, we formed in 2002, November of that year, and
very important, the November.
Yes, I remember the
it was just the two of us at that point.
Yep.
And then it kind of got serious, didn't it? But so we just needed to get more members into the fold.
Yeah.
So we kind of had a few rotating members,
Yep.
such as Angus, who provides some additional guitar,
Angus Castro,
Henry,
Wayne,
who plays drums, then one of my friends from uni also has contributed some bass, but Orlando and I do the sheer majority of the work.
Yeah.
Orlando provides the vocals, and I do most of the instrumentation.
Okay.
for this album at least, yes.
So, is it all live instrumentation when you're like putting the song together, or do you use any kind of like electronic type stuff and then take it to the drummer and say, "Hey, this is the drums," if you know what I mean?
Drums are programmed.
Yeah, programmed.
That's kind of what I was. Yeah, that's
the drums are programmed, and we do use synths on Logic Pro.
Oh, nice. I used to use Logic myself.
Yes.
It's a great door. I've just upgraded because I had to move back to PC, and as you know, Logic only works on Apple. So I'm on Fender Studio Pro now, which is pretty amazing. But I love Logic. So, have you ever had a time when you've programmed some drums and you've gone to the drummer and he's just gone, "Fuck no, I cannot do that," or
but for this album, it was Alec who programmed all the drums.
Okay.
It wasn't until very early on this year that when we're working on new material that we got the drummer to do some parts of the new songs.
Yep.
That's because the drummer he was on bass before and he got transitioned into drums at the end of 25.
Yep.
So it was Alec doing drums for this current album.
Was there ever a time when you considered, like early on in the when you started, maybe not even getting a band and just programming the backing?
I think that was the original plan, but then Orlando suggested recruiting Angus.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and then it went and it evolved.
Yes. But mostly it's been us as the creative leads performing most of the instrumentation.
Yeah.
Cool. And so, how many songs or releases do you guys currently have at the moment?
Currently we have one single that came out on the 1st of January.
Yep.
And then about 17 days later our album came out, so it's only just our debut album, so that's all there is currently available.
Yep.
But
you were saying a little bit before about the style of music. You said on streaming it kind of comes under the sort of like the metal to the heavy type thing.
It's on the streaming it's under the guise of metal.
But really, I would consider we kind of originally started on an alternative rock band.
Okay.
But then I think we got more interested in doing metal stuff gradually, and so you can kind of feel that some of the earlier tracks more lean to alternative rock, folk, or punk.
Okay.
And we started introducing more metal, particularly inspired by doom metal.
Doom metal.
Okay.
Later, so that's like really heavy metal.
Well, basically stuff that, because like Iron Metallica and such started incorporating punk into their music.
Okay.
Doom metal just basically copies Black Sabbath, but even more extremely.
Okay.
Classic Black Sabbath.
So that helps. Yeah. And is that one of the influences of you guys? Like, do you guys like listen to like Black Sabbath, Metallica, things like that, or is there anything that maybe would be a bit surprising to hear that was one of your influences?
Alec is more of a metalhead than I am, but we do listen to like heavy metal and stuff, but that was like later on in last year that we were going into that. The other tracks that we did do prior to last year and the year before were more likely inspired by Nirvana, were inspired by Jack White, and
love Nirvana, and I think you do too.
that kind of realm. But it I was also studying at TAFE 24, so I had to, and there were, to do a project, and I decided to do a musical scripts thing, in which I needed to have heavier music with it, like metal music to go with this musical movie that I was planning on doing. It never made into a movie.
Oh damn, I was about to ask that. Do you reckon you'll ever go back and finish it, or?
No. So what we were doing was that I tasked Alec along with Angus Casper to write some metal music. I handed in like, oh, this is the script. And these are the songs that are written in the script. But I needed some heavy stuff to go with it, heavy metal stuff. So Alec and Angus kind of went, mostly Alec, but Angus did one track with Alec. Do the heavy stuff. So that's how. But the movie never got made. So some of the music was made. So we got like 3 tracks of that. Down, but never got made. So we incorporated those tracks that were already shelved and incorporated it into the album.
Very cool. And so when it comes to like the production and recording of your music, is that something you guys tend to do like in your own home, like studio, or do you go like into pay a studio to go in and record sessions that way, or?
We just do it on a laptop.
Because
we can,
like you're saying with Logic.
Because we can get an adequately good sound.
The boys come round to my place and we have it set up as a home studio in the lounge room.
Sounds like my place.
We record it on one guitar lead. Plug it through the amp, plug it through the guitar, then plug it through the laptop just to get it down.
Okay. Very cool. And now, so you're the primary vocalist?
I'm a vocalist.
So does that mean you also write all the lyrics, or do the other band members have some sort of input into that? Or?
I've written most of the lyrics on the album. But in some cases there are tracks in which Angus has had, oh, let's tweak that, let's add this in. Kind of that's how it kind of rolled around. But it is mostly just me doing that.
Okay. And where do you draw your influence when you're writing lyrics? Like where is it? Cause I've heard so many different stories from different artists. Some people see something on TV that moves them, and so they write, influenced by that. Or obviously there's a personal experience that a lot of people would draw from as well. So where do you find most of your stuff come from? And should your parents be concerned?
Wow. I guess some of it is personal. I guess the Perfect Acid single, that was very, very personal in its lyrics. Perfect Acid, it's that one's about birth trauma that I experienced. But I'd like to incorporate that, what people want to figure out, like find their own meaning to the songs. But That one was the personal one, but I'm guessing there are other personal songs within the 10-track album.
Yeah.
But I'm more of like the character.
Oh, okay, like the
Third person kind of thing. But occasionally there is like, there's some personal meaning to these songs.
Yeah.
The song or
well, like
something.
you said, the listener can draw their own conclusion of what it's about too. So that's what I love about music and art is that it's open to interpretation. You say what you want to say and what it means to you, but you might listen to it and take a completely different meaning. And that's one of the beauties of music, isn't it?
Really? It is.
It's not stuck into one, sort of mold, so to speak. So.
Yeah.
Now, given that you guys, so you obviously do the production work as well, like the mixing and so forth, yourselves. If you're recording yourself,
we do the most of the recording. We produce the recording stuff. We record it, make the music. We literally design the song while we're recording it.
Yeah.
There is no backup. There's no plan. There's no plan exactly.
Sometimes there is.
Sometimes there is.
Sometimes they'll just completely construct a demo, but I think that only happened once during the production of the album.
But
yeah, it's a bit overrated, really.
It's that, but we don't mix the album. We don't mix the recordings, but we kind of put it together and give it to my brother who mixed the album.
So your brother does that sort of stuff, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, cool. That's very cool. Keep it in the family.
Yeah.
So I have to ask then though, if you had the opportunity to have your album either recorded and or produced by anyone like in the world, like an idol or whatever, who would be your go-to producer?
I feel like the album's almost too diverse to pin it down. I think it would almost be cool to have a roster of guest artists. Yep. Kind of like how Primus's last album, last album before they broke up, Antipop, was recorded by multiple producers, but then that could also lead to incoherency, but that's the point of the album.
Yeah.
I mean, it goes from progressive doom metal to blues rock to hardcore punk and so on.
But if there was like one idol, I guess, would be like, that could easily produce the record or whatever and master it or something, I would choose Rick Rubin, really.
Oh my god, that is so funny.
To do it.
Yeah, I love that for two reasons. One, because Rick Rubin is like an idol to me. Like I've watched like his Shangri-La documentary. I've read a few of his books and things like that. But I had a guest on my last episode, a metal band called I'm going to stuff the name up now, but Boric, I think it's called. They're going to kill me for saying that wrong, I'm sure. But their go-to producer was Rick Rubin as well. Like, it's crazy. Like, the dude is just like a legend.
Because he's got like crossover. Yeah, he's got like a vast array of bands that he's worked with.
Yeah, exactly. Right from like, your Kanye West and Beastie Boys right through to Metallica and Linkin Park. So what you were saying before about you think there's too much of a variety of styles in your music, I guess if anyone could handle that possibly, it'd have to be Rick.
I would concur.
Yeah.
I like that you concur, and I like that you use the word concur because I love cool words, and concur is definitely up there with my favourite words.
Yes.
Yeah.
So where can people find you guys? Like you've got like a social media page somewhere? Or?
We do. We've got a Facebook page and we've got an Instagram page as well.
And then is that just like STØL, or is it STØL Band or STØL Music?
Well, on Facebook it's just STØL, but on Instagram it's STØL the Band.
STØL the Band, yeah. I've had that sort of stuff happen with other bands that you can't get the same name, unfortunately. But
yes.
Okay, I'll put those on the screen. So Facebook is just STØL.
Yes.
Instagram is STØL the Band.
Yes.
I'll pop them up on the screen so people can hopefully find you guys and check you out. And what's coming up for you guys? Do you have any like gigs coming up or?
No gigs at the current time. It was a kind of a recording project. STØL has been. So gigs I guess some people would like to see STØL live, and that certainly would be a possibility.
Yeah.
But we just need to relearn or learn our own songs so that we can play them live.
Yep, no, that makes sense.
Yes, I actually can't remember how to play half of it.
But it's that.
I love that. I
Yeah.
mean, that's the beauty of the fact that we can now record so easily. Whereas, you know, when I was a kid, if you wanted to record a band, you needed to learn the songs and know them back to front. And you go in the studio, you do your sessions, and then, you know, like that. Whereas now we can, you know, take our time. We can sit there and step edit and all this sort of stuff and loop things up, and it makes it's a totally different world these days when it comes to recording. But absolutely, like I reckon there'd be people out there would want to see you guys live. So I don't know. I'm just putting it out there that maybe think about that, because I mean, live music's where it's at. If you ask me, you know, like I love listening to music at home. But going to see a band live is just like next level, you know. So
of course.
The number of bands that I've heard of, like, and heard their recordings and thought, oh yeah, they're not bad. But then I've gone and seen them live, and it's just blown me away. Like Wolfmother is a good example. I'd heard a couple of their songs, thought they were pretty cool with that. But I had the pleasure of going to see them just recently at the Gov, and I was converted. I was a fan. I went and bought their album and had it on repeat in my car for like ages. Like so. You know, I reckon you guys will probably pick up a bunch of new fans.
Absolutely, I think so too.
Oh, quick question for you, because I feel like wouldn't be doing my duty if I didn't ask this. But do you guys have Bandcamp, and are you on AMRAP?
AMRAP, I guess we are. I have to double check that, but
I feel like your mum would probably
know how to do that. We haven't yet gotten into Bandcamp. That is on the list of things to do.
Yeah.
It just hasn't gotten around to it yet.
Okay.
But you can still find us on the mainstream servers of Spotify and Apple Music, and most of those other miscellaneous ones.
Okay. Cool.
Yes.
All right.
We sell out.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there. Has anyone ever told you have a bit of a Lars from Metallica?
Lars Ulrich,
value?
Yeah.
And I mean that in the biggest compliment.
I do have Viking ancestry, probably. I probably do have Viking ancestry.
Yes. So yeah, he does. Yeah, he does have a very Lars Ulrich vibe to him. But
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for coming on the show and having a word with Wayde.
Yeah. Thanks.
And look forward to seeing what you guys do next. Like, you know, whether it's recording or some live stuff.
We do have like music videos out as well. So
sick.
That just slipped my mind before, but I've now remembered that.
Cool.
So they're on YouTube, directed by me and shot by me.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can find those on YouTube as well as like the whole album.
Yeah. Is there links from your socials to the YouTube and stuff?
Yeah, it would be, yes.
Yeah, cool.
Yes.
So if I direct people to your Facebook and Instagram, they can find all the other good stuff.
All the stuff there as well. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Sounds good, guys. Well, thank you so much again. Pleasure to have you on.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I've never tried to shake two hands at once, so
Yes. We'll see how that works.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool. And thank you to the Lost Pantry for not that I asked for permission anyway, but thank you for having me drink coffee at your cafe. It's been good. So awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you.